Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How you guys doing? Let's do a singles reading, shall we? We don't do those as often, so I figured today would be a great day to do a singles reading. So let's dive right in. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And if you already know, put your paws up top. It's great to see you guys. All right, let's jump right in. Guys, I do have readings 20% off on my Cameo app only right now. If you want to get a quick 20-minute reading with me, you can find that link down in the description box below. And I'm also a life coach. If you want to book with me or do a discovery call, that's down below too, okay? All right, so let's take a look here currently for the singles. What's going on? Biggest challenge for the singles. Okay. What is the potential outcome and the advice? All right. Well, I've got the King of Cups at the bottom. So what I'm seeing here is this, guys. All right, let's get cozy. We got the world, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, or Leo. So you could be dealing with somebody who's got that fixed energy. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. We like that. We also have Libra here. We have a lot of majors. We have the Empress. So we have Libra again, Taurus, and we also have Aquarius here. There's a lot of people in the mix. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, look, your girl got a wand. Watch it, bitch. Watch it. Now I'm able to do spells. No, I'm just kidding. But I really like it. Anywho, let's get to the reading. So the world is telling me that there's a new chapter starting here. You just recently closed some sort of old door, okay? Some of you are ending or getting out of a marriage or relationship, something to that effect, or you have just started a new chapter with somebody who is starting a new chapter in their life, meaning they have just divorced not too long ago. It could even be up to like maybe a year, 2 years, something like that. With the Empress, love this. This person, this is all about growth. I can see you with meeting somebody here where you're growing. So if you have been single, you're not locked down just yet. This is definitely going somewhere. The Fool is telling me y'all are both taking a leap of faith. So you're feeling it. Okay. You can tell that this person is nurturing. They're different from other people that you've been with before. They're more understanding. There's an opportunity for the two of you to really create something beautiful here. So I love this for you. We have the Page of Cups. So this is, I feel like there's infatuation. There's not yet love here for you. So this is what's coming toward you for those of you who are not in a relationship currently or talking to somebody if you're single. For those of you who are single, I can see this is what's going on for you. Your biggest challenge is the Six of Wands. Petunia, do not make me come over there. Your biggest challenge is success. And I think that this has to do with, you know, also being recognized. I think that maybe you or the person that you've been with feels almost like this. I don't really deserve this. Like, this is so good that I don't know that I deserve this. That's what it's giving me right now. Excuse me. Excuse me. When you get old, you just choke on your spit for no reason. Anyway, getting back to the reading, Six of Wands says, as a challenge, I don't know that I deserve this recognition. Do you see that there? You see that? You see the wand? Yes. This is a big bad boy too. Hufflepuffs. I don't know. I'm not a Harry Potter person, but you get it. So anyway, I think that somebody feels like, I don't even know if I deserve this. Like, what did I do to even deserve this? This is crazy. Okay. So I feel that with this separation or this divorce here, we're going to see, like, kind of, we'll dig a little bit and see what they might have gone through in this situation. Okay. With their ex. Now, your potential outcome, the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify all of this. I'm even going to try to get a little bit about the personality type, who they are, what they're like. Okay, I'm getting a tall, dark, handsome. I have a lot of dark-haired people when I'm looking at these cards. Potential outcome, Eight of Pentacles. There's something beautiful about this relationship that's deserving, that it's like you've come to this pinnacle where you've mastered something. When it comes to deserving the relationship, and it's not just you. I feel like this is a the pair of you. Okay, so your advice is the Knight of Swords. We're going to talk about this too. Let me get some cards. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I got my cards. We're going to go ahead and clarify this just a little bit. So you definitely have a new chapter beginning here with somebody, and I love this for you. It feels a little bit scary with the Fool. Some of you are like, I don't know if I'm going to do this, but we'll see. Okay, so clarify the world for me. Okay, we have the Magician. Wow. So you literally manifested. Do you hear, Petunia? You literally manifested the relationship. Okay. You did, they did, but I feel like this is you, Leo. Okay. This is like, wow. This is big. This is very big. This is that thing that I think you've been waiting on for a very long time. Why do we have Justice? Talk to me about Justice. Okay. Yes, somebody was definitely separated in a relationship. Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Feeling a little bit lost, having to do a lot of things to handle that, and feeling a lot of different ways about the relationship. There was some sort of like clarity I think this person got in the illusion of whatever that relationship was. It just, I don't know. It feels like there were so many things happening in there that they were unaware of, that they kind of had to leave the relationship by the time they probably discovered with the Justice card. Because I feel like there's an element of karma there, or they were caught in something. Okay, so you could be meeting somebody right now, or you've just met somebody, single Leos, that has been divorced or just got divorced and was basically in a situation where they may have been cheated on, or there's something there about fairness and doing the right thing. Okay, let's see why we have the Empress. They could have children or a child here with the Empress. Let's see, why do we have the Empress? Why do we have the Empress? Okay, one more. Okay, Pisces energy with the Hangman. This is a very majorly big thing for you, and a big relationship. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 majors out of 5, 6, 8 cards. Okay, that's very big. Half of your cards are major cards. This is a huge, it feels almost like a big I love you from the universe. I don't know how to explain that. Anyway, so we have this Queen of Wands and the Hangman. I feel here that this person is extremely attracted to you. And with the Hangman, there's a pause maybe on somebody else that they were also talking to as well. This person does not want children. They already seem to like have a child or have children. So I get the idea that this person doesn't want children. It feels almost like this could be a familiar person to some of you. I do feel, I'm picking up a very blonde haired person, or like a light brown haired person. And I feel like this person now looks at relationships much differently because of the marriage that they were in, or the long-term situation that they were in, and they were in a long-term relationship. They really see you as beautiful, as very powerful. I also feel like there's a respect for you. They see you as the Empress. You literally, upon seeing you, meeting you, feel like a wife material for this person, but this person is very skeptical about trying to express any of that information to you. I kind of think they're trying to keep themselves from telling you all the time how much they love you or care about you or whatever. Like, this person would jump to the word love a little quickly, but I don't see red flags with them so far. We'll see what we need to know about them. You know I'm nosy. I'm gonna find out. Okay, what's the Fool? Oh shit, King of Pentacles. And they're doing all right for themselves financially. There's a lot of opportunity to grow and have things that you desire because of this relationship. and the Ace of Pentacles. This person definitely is all about that, okay? We got the King showing up now. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles, we have the Empress. This is a one woman type of man or a one man type of woman. They are showing up ready for a relationship. They are ready. I feel like they're over whatever happened. It doesn't stay with them, but they've learned to take their time to get to know somebody here instead of just going crazy, which is why they have a lot of feelings for you right off the back, but they're not going to express that to you. I think they'll do it in sweet little ways. They'll do things that are tangible. They might give you things, maybe even give you compliments, or just be like, you made my day today, or talking to you was so great. This person's looking to lock it down into a relationship though, okay? The Fool, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, they want to take care of you. This is that kind of person. So they want to do things for you. They might say like, oh, I want to, get like a projector and we'll have a special movie night. You come over to my house. We'll build a pillow fort. Like, I'm going to pop the popcorn. I'm going to do, this is a giver type of person. It's really a giver type of energy. And this is going to feel like a blessing out of the universe. Okay. Page of Cups. Why is that here? Like I said, mildly obsessed. Yes, girl. Yes, King. Temperance. Okay. Okay. This person's feelings. Oh, wow. Wow. 3 majors. Holy freaking shit. Like, y'all, what? Literally, my jaw is on the floor. What the hell? Okay. This person, this is all or nothing for this person, okay? Judgment, the Star, Aquarius again, and Sagittarius. So there's a lot happening here. This person's feelings, they have feelings, let's put it that way, okay? It's weird. They've been trying to figure out like how did this happen, right? How did this happen? Because this feels unexpected for me when I tap into who this person is. It feels like they weren't looking, they weren't expecting you, they weren't trying to do something with you. For some of you, this could be somebody you've already dealt with before, but this just feels like there's a truth that this person knows now about this. Like, I don't know, it's insane. Their feelings growing rapidly, but really, like with the Temperance, feeling it out, making sure that they're very much wanting to make sure that they feel what they feel, they think what they think, and that's real for them before they would express that to you, like telling you that they loved you and stuff. They're not the kind of person who's just like, I love you, because they're out there. You know they're out there. Okay? They are. So this is like this person's wish or this dream come true. They hope that you feel this way as well, that this is mutual. They also want you to be patient with them while they take time to internalize, since this person thinks a lot. I feel like they think a lot. While they internalize whatever their feelings are and figure out how to express them over time. Okay. Now, biggest challenge, 6 of Wands. Okay. The Chariot. Why else is this the biggest challenge? Again. Okay. Yeah. Look, there's something there where they may have been stuck or you have been stuck. Take this as it resonates. That's why we say feel free to reverse the roles. Whoever's having this challenge is the deserving thing. It's the, is this finally it? Is this finally going to move forward? Is this finally the thing I'm looking for here with the Queen of Cups? I also feel like somebody doesn't want to go racing because it's a Chariot, okay? They don't want to go racing into it, but they're very hung up on like, how did I deserve this? You're hung up on how did I even deserve this? Okay? You deserve it because you have moved forward in your life. You've moved anything out of your life, and they have too. That stops them from being open to love. Okay. You can think a lot of things, but being open to love is slightly differently. Some people get very jaded. This person didn't get jaded. They were very confused on what they did to make all of this happen for whatever reason. But I think they're a mature person, very, and they're very grounded. So they have a very good way of seeing this as not necessarily their fault, but they're really like, do I just go for this? Do I just really, really go for this? Is this the thing that I go for? Is this the thing that I do? And like, what did I do to deserve this? It seems almost too good to be true. Okay. So 8 of Pentacles as a potential outcome. Why do we have that? Okay. Okay, potential outcome, not happy about this. I do not have good cards. 2 of Swords, somebody is very protective of themselves here, but they're working on this because somebody maybe has some issues around abandonment, being left, feeling like it may be a struggle to be in the relationship. That could be you. We could also flip some of these and know that this is this person. So the potential outcome is that I think somebody puts it on a pause a little bit because they're still trying to figure out how they feel about this connection, but they want it to like make it work and do something about it. That person, whoever that is, you or them, may have some stuff around being left, abandonment, people, every time they get into a relationship, something happens, they disappear, whatever. Okay. So I think that that's going to be a challenge that's being faced later down the road in this connection. Now, what's the advice and what can you do about that? The Knight of Swords. This is digging into the mental. Also, it's really going for it and taking charge. But let's see what we got here. Yeah, the World. What else? Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. And the 8 of Wands. This is about moving forward. All right. This is about taking the command and moving forward. I think that's the advice. So if you have been dealing with something where you haven't been feeling good, or maybe there's a part of you that's like, I don't know how I feel about this because I don't know if I deserve this. And how did this even happen? And, maybe this is just something that's so nice, but it's just a little bit of a dream. This can't really be happening. There can't really be somebody like this. I think you need to reevaluate that, because when we author something, what you did here with the World and the Magician, like when we author this comes crafted by design. You can make whatever you want. Petunia, Miss Petunia, that's right. Do not do that. No, Petunia. Okay. We can make whatever we want. And that's why when I talk to people as a mindset coach and manifest all the other things that I do, I'm a transformational coach as well. I always ask my clients to get super specific about what they want to be, do, and have in their life. Because when you get specific, the universe answers the specificity. Because I've done this before. This actually happened to me. A bunch of years ago, I was like, I'm manifesting sneakers, because I needed sneakers. Literally did all the stuff that I do. Within a few days, somebody gave me a pair of sneakers, but like they were worn out, they were filthy, they smelled really bad. So yeah, I got the sneakers, but I wasn't specific about what kind of sneaker I was looking for. So you have to understand that you're being answered here. The universe, God is answering your request and you're getting it. So don't doubt the request. Okay. Don't doubt the request and don't doubt yourself. If you're doubting yourself because with this 2 of Swords, this is tough for you to decide whether or not you're going to be in a relationship because there's other things that you want to do in your life, or you're afraid you're going to end up leaving. Maybe some of you work far away, or you love to travel or do something else, and that could be an interference to this relationship. understand that what you got is what you designed, and you're worthy of this thing and deserving of this thing. Okay. So I just want to see what kind of personality type we're dealing with really quick. And I want to see like how they'll feel about you. I kind of already know how they'll feel about you. So let's see how you'll feel about them. Because I think this person is literally like puppy love for you right now, or going to be as you meet them. You have the Advocate, which is great. This person will inspire you to be compassionate and to put that in action. So they may be somebody who has a lot of causes that are near to their heart that they participate in, or activities that they do around, like, say, animals or something, where they're giving back to other people, which is beautiful. Now, the shadow attribute of this person could be embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain, just to look good. Okay, just to look good. So just know that that could be a shadow side of this person. Let's look at one more card, please. Oh, green might be this person's favorite color. I have a lot of green out here. You have the Scribe. This person, their light attribute is preserving knowledge and information. They're very intelligent people, so they like to read a lot. They may like to write things. They may be a teacher of some kind, especially like with the Eight of Pentacles. I also want to say about this potential outcome, I think that somebody here works a lot, so they really, really worry about the time and how you both may work so much or do such different opposite things that it makes it challenging for you to be in the relationship or want to be in the relationship. Okay, there's some sort of challenge here. Also, I get like with the Nine of Wands, it's giving that like something could be up with you or them, like their physical self, since it is the Wands, it's action, it's movement. Okay, so maybe there's a concern about that too. But I think if you work on that, you'll overcome it. Anyway, shadow side, altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. So what that tells me is sometimes maybe their thoughts are not always their own, or they may be the type of person that would, kind of change the facts a little bit. I don't think they're as much a liar by any means, but would they, copy paste some shit? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they would. All right. So I want to know how Leo feels about this person. How does Leo feel about this person? Or how is Leo going to feel about this person? How's Leo going to feel about this person in their life, please? Give me 3 cards. Thank you. Leo, Eight of Swords, you're in your head. Ugh. What is going on here? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, hold on. Let me clarify this. Clarify this Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. I get something about you saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing here. What else, please? The Emperor. Okay. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, the Empress. You see yourself capable of growing with this person. 7 of Swords, please. Okay. I feel like somebody in the connection wants something that maybe the other person cannot do. Let's say you plan to go to Greece for 6 months and this will interfere with the relationship. That's kind of what I'm getting here with the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. You worried about you being in separate, like going different directions in life, because you may be at this point where this feels life-changing. Okay, so it doesn't just feel like an ordinary relationship. It feels like something in your life could potentially change. So there seems to be a lot of like overthinking about it, a lot of really, really thinking about it. Okay. So I think for you, you're trying to figure out how you could make this work, or even if you would want to make that work. Now with the 6 of Pentacles, you see so much here. The Empress again, so you see expansion, potentially kids for some of you. Maybe this could be an issue or a crossroads for the both of you, because like I said, I feel this person may not want any more kids if they have them. That's for the people that might have them, okay? We then have the Virgo energy of the Hermit. So I feel like you're really diving deep to explore how you feel about this, and if the feelings are mutual for some of you, okay? Now with this Eight of Swords again, King of Wands, the Emperor. I think that there's an element of you like being in your head about whether you want to King of Wands or the Emperor. Do you want to stay single a little bit longer? Do you want to be in a relationship? But I think that the element too is that like you're holding yourself back from something that you really desired. This could be a big challenge for you. But I think that you see this person as something that's restrictive. There may be something with them that's restrictive in their life, or the fact that they have children. So while I think that you are really looking at this, like I do think you have feelings about this person, I think there are elements of this connection that could be like, I don't know, Aries, am I ready to be married? Is this what I really, really want? Or do I want this other thing in my life, which is totally normal, okay? It's weird. It's almost like, shit, now that the right person came, I don't know if I want this, right? Because maybe, I don't know, maybe it's been a while, or maybe just something happened here, but I'm sure as hell see that you don't want to lose this individual. So I think you're just going to need to sit with that. But I do see, the outcome, the outcome looks a little rocky, but if you work on this, if you keep working on it, okay, and figuring out what you want, what you need, what might be stopping you. If this is a deal breaker with the things that you want and the things that they want, I think if you figure this out, you're going to close out that old chapter of your life, and I think you're going to move forward, and it's going to be hot and spicy, okay? Look, we have the Phoenix. It's a new phase. It's a new relationship, rising from the ashes of renewal, a growth. You have seduction, so there's attraction, teasing, hooking up, temptation to be with this person. And then we have abundance, positive mindset, manifest, gratitude, blessings. Okay, so I think there's a lot going on here. I definitely feel like their feelings are much stronger for you than your feelings at this point. If you've just met this person, when you meet this person, Leo, you're going to question it just a little bit once you get into it. And it has nothing to do with the person per se, but maybe you're different. Maybe it isn't just about falling head over heels in love for you anymore. Maybe it's about really seeing, are we in alignment with each other? All right. So this is what I have for you guys. I hope this helped you. Please let me know if it did in the comments. And if it did, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and definitely come on back and see me. All right, babies, pause up top. I'll see you on the next one.